Ever think about how different the dating game is for billionaires? There are times when they have to hide their relationships from the public eye. But there are also instances when these relationships become public. In this video, we'll be talking about some of the most popular billionaires and their dating life. From recent relationships to past exes, we're going to be discussing it all. Jeff Bezos. If you want to hear about a dating life that's right out of the movies, Jeff Bezos is one of the ones that fits the description perfectly. When we say a relationship right out of the movies, we're definitely not referring to the romance, but rather the drama that surrounds it. Back in January 2019, everyone was shocked when Bezos, the then CEO of Amazon, and his wife, Mackenzie, announced that they were divorcing after 25 years of marriage. The statement said that after a long period of trying, the two have decided to go their separate ways. It stated that the couple's close friends and family had already known about their plans to divorce and that the two planned on staying as friends. You'd imagine that the internet would at least be given a day to come to terms with the divorce announcement, but no. Just a few hours later, another bomb was dropped, and it was revealed that Bezos was in a relationship with TV host and helicopter pilot Lauren Sanchez. Soon, certain media outlets started revealing that they had access to private conversations between Bezos and Sanchez, with many of them being rather inappropriate. It was also revealed that Bezos and Sanchez had started dating while Bezos and his wife were separated, and Mackenzie had known about the two. There was quite a lot of drama involved between the tabloids and Bezos, as the former Amazon CEO tried to investigate who leaked his private conversations. Fortunately, after quite a few turbulences, things eventually calmed down. Bezos and Mackenzie were able to complete the divorce process. The former Amazon CEO was recently welcomed back from his space trip on the Blue Origin rocket by Sanchez, his now 2-year girlfriend. Elon Musk. The SpaceX CEO has had quite a relationship history. It seems that Elon Musk isn't the type to settle down for a long period of time. Musk married his first wife, Justine, back in 2000. The couple had a pair of twins and a set of triplets together. They stayed together until 2008, the longest Musk has been with anyone, and then called it quits. A while after their divorce, Justine revealed to the media that her ex-husband thought of her as a starter wife. Musk didn't wait long, just 6 weeks after the divorce, before he announced his engagement to actress Tallulah Riley in 2010. The two stayed together until 2014, after which they called it quits. But apparently, it wasn't the end of their relationship, as they reconciled and remarried just 18 months later. It seems that the second time wasn't much better than the first, as Riley filed for divorce in 2016. Shortly after his separation from Riley, we're sensing a pattern here, the SpaceX founder moved on to the actress Amber Heard in 2016. The two dated for only a year and eventually split in 2017 due to their busy schedules. In 2018, media outlets revealed that Musk had been dating Canadian musician Grimes. A month after, these speculations were cemented when the couple made their first appearance together at the Met Gala. Later, in the fall of 2018, some rumors were flying around that the couple may have split. But later, in a 2019 interview, Grimes confirmed that they were still together. In early 2020, the musician announced her pregnancy by posting an image of her baby bump on Instagram. The two named their son Exash12. Recently, in September 2021, the couple called it quits after being together for 3 years. As of now, Musk is single, but given his history, we're pretty sure we'll see him with a new partner soon. Mark Zuckerberg. Perhaps one of the cutest, and the most normal, relationships in this list has been Mark Zuckerberg. It's also one of the most cliché stories. Zuckerberg and his wife, Priscilla Chan, met at a frat party in 2003. They met in the line for the bathroom just a few days before Zuckerberg was about to drop out of Harvard. In fact, Zuckerberg asked Chan out by saying something along the lines of, "I'm going to get kicked out in 3 days, so we need to go on a date quickly." Chan was with Zuckerberg every step of the way, from when he dropped out of Harvard to work on Facebook to the moment he turned down Yahoo's billion-dollar deal. She was also one of the first people to join Facebook way back in February 2004. She even saw Zuckerberg go through various fashion phases before he settled for the hoodies. Chan commented on Mark's picture on Facebook saying, "I like how Mark's pictures follow a Van Gogh-like pattern. There's the black fleece period, the red puma period, the short-lived white coat period, and the really soft green thing period." The two eventually tied the knot in 2012 in a private wedding ceremony just a few days before Chan graduated from med school. In July 2015, the couple announced that they were expecting a child. They also revealed that they'd been trying for a while, but Chan had suffered from 3 miscarriages in the whole process. Zuckerberg revealed that it was a lonely experience, but the couple was able to pull through the tough times together. Later, in December 2015, they welcomed their first child, Maxima, Max for short. To celebrate the birth of their daughter, the couple launched a company called the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, where they pledged to donate 99% of their shares from Facebook. In 2016, they announced that they would invest $3 billion of the company's funds into researching cures for the world's diseases. Later, in August 2017, the couple welcomed their second daughter, who was appropriately named August. Recently, with the outbreak of the pandemic, Chan Zuckerberg Initiative formed a COVID task that aimed to quadruple the testing abilities of labs in the Bay Area. The couple has been together for 17 years now, and we wish them and their family all the happiness. Bill Gates. For almost 3 decades, Bill and Melinda Gates have held tightly onto the place of one of the world's most high-profile couples. But was their meeting the perfect fairy tale? Let's take a closer look. Prior to meeting Melinda in 1987, the co-founder of Microsoft had 2 serious relationships. Gates' first serious relationship had been in 1983 with Jill Bennett. The two met at a party and bonded over tennis and computers. The two shared quite a lot of common ground, and were also born just a day apart at the same hospital. The couple tested out their relationship for a while, but eventually split due to Gates' workaholic lifestyle. But even after their splitting as a couple, the two remained close friends. Gates even paid a tribute to his ex-girlfriend and friend after she passed away while fighting breast cancer. He called her a remarkable human being, gifted, dedicated, and full of life. Another ex that stayed in Gates' life was Anne Winblad. The couple first met at a computer conference and started dating in 1984. The two shared quite a few virtual dates, watching the same movies at the same time and then talking about it. However, the couple eventually called it quits in 1987, when Winblad, who's 5 years older than Gates, was ready to settle down. The two still hung out and remained friends even after Gates married Melinda. Winblad is currently married to Alex Klein. Then Gates met Melinda French Gates in 1987. The two met at a trade show in New York, and you'd think they hit it off immediately, right? Nope. Melinda was seeing other people, while Gates was preoccupied with Microsoft. Eventually, along the lines, the two realized that they had a romantic connection as well as an intellectual one. Apparently, Gates even consulted his then ex-girlfriend Winblad before he committed to Melinda. The couple eventually tied the knot on New Year's Day in 1994 in Hawaii. They welcomed their first daughter, Jennifer, in 1996, their son, Rory, in 1999, and their youngest daughter, Phoebe, in 2002. After being together for 27 years, the couple got divorced in 2021. They stated that they believed that they could no longer grow together as a couple. It was also later revealed that Gates had an affair with an unnamed employee at Microsoft while he was still with Melinda. We speculate that this was probably the main cause of their split. While the details of the affair are unclear, it was revealed that the affair had gone on over the years for quite a while. This led many netizens to question Gates' character. One would argue that billionaire dating is just the same as your average dating, but from the way most of these dating stories unfolded, the billionaire dating lifestyle is a lot different from that of us average folks. We've discussed quite a few relationships today. Which one did you find most interesting? Were you able to relate to any of these relationships? Did you expect billionaire dating lifestyles to be like this, or were you expecting something different? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.